It's Gamescom 2025 at the Samsung booth, and thousands of people are checking out Wilder World Super Early Access. We went through the game to give you a taste of the wild. Welcome to Tokenized 360. In this video, we are going through the current state of Wilder World, the events that have been going on, how to access the game, its vision, genre, and feel, some features and game modes that we found interesting, what's coming up next, and generally what we think and feel about the game. Wilder World has been building for about 3 or 4 years now. It started at the peak of the Metaverse hype, and of course set out to build the Metaverse. It's set in the city of Miami, probably based on Miami, and its goal is to be an open world social game with many different experiences and gameplay loops. Kind of akin to Grand Theft Auto, with of course true ownership of your items. It has made it all the way to the Binance incubator with their token. It runs on the Binance Smart Chain along with its assets. What it is practically right now, super early access is a genius way to put it. If you just say early access, people have higher expectations. I think super early access really nails it. What it is practically is a game demo. It has 2 multiplayer maps, 1 single player map where you go through a map clearing out enemy soldier NPCs. It did have a racing mode up till just recently, but they took it offline to upgrade the physics of it, which is a very good thing, especially if you're going to have that tied to the open world as well. I can't imagine the open world without you driving this wonderful Lambo through it. This is probably one of the simplest onboarding experiences. Just go to Epic Games Store, search for Wilder World, scroll all the way down to early access. You are going to make a purchase, but it's going to be for $0. Once you get in, go up here to link account. If you have a 0 account set up, you're going to connect it, but otherwise they'll just create a new one for you based on your Epic Games profile. Today we are focused on the shooter mode that is the primary current gameplay. This is a moderately futuristic world, kind of akin to Halo in art style and a little bit in feel. Its time to kill is lower than Halo, but I would say a little bit higher than something like Call of Duty. I prefer the higher time to kill. I was quite the Halo fanatic back in the day. That's my style of first-person shooter, where you're kind of jockeying for position as you're dueling it out. I found lately I'm not as good with the keyboard and mouse as a controller. I'd like to get a controller for my computer. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I like that the single player has difficulty levels. Even medium, they can one-shot you. The bot difficulty and prowess is quite insane, which I am a fan of. Difficulty for those who want difficulty, and ease for those who just want a good chill time. I always used to play the games on the hardest difficulty. I have cleared Halo 1, 2, and 3, and I believe ODST on Legendary. Didn't quite have time to finish Reach or Halo 4 on Legendary. Thank you for the side excursion. Good memories. This brings them up, which is a nostalgia aspect that is important to games. Some little features that stick out to me that are unique is the recoil. In most games, recoil is tied to just your gun and what it's doing and maybe has some effect. In this game, it actually shakes and changes your camera angle as well as obstructing your sights, which adds another layer of realism. You are a futuristic soldier, so you have like high jump and a shield, but other than that, it's very realistic in feel and tone. I like the guns, I like the variety, and generally the selection available. Graphics are really good. I like in the graphics menu how the highest setting is wild. All these little touches add up to a really fun experience. There's no tutorial right now. In order to find the hotkeys, just go to the settings here, look through and familiarize yourself. Big one is if you want to play first person versus third person, you're going to hold down C and it'll switch. I'm not sure which is really better. I'm doing better with the first person perspective, but I could see some advantages in having third person. You might have a wider angle to see what's going on around you. I really like the way the ammo clips work. Be careful about reloading too frequently, because I believe it does get rid of the ammo in that clip, which is rather interesting. Might be kind of cool if you could store them rather than just get rid of them, so you could load up half a clip again. But it feels like you have enough ammo per clip to do what you want to do, and if you're careful, you don't really have to reload before re-engaging. Movement, like jumping over things and stuff, is super smooth. I was not expecting it to be as smooth as it is. In some other games right now, you really have to try hard and hit it just right in order to jump over something, and it's based on whether the game thinks you can or not, whereas this, just any surface is up for grabs so long as it's within the map scope. They are wrapping up a $100,000 tournament, which is really cool, but it's not the first time it's done it. They have a goal to do 4 to 6 events a year, which is really, really cool and a sustainable way for people to earn. If you hop in, get good at the game, and keep an eye on their socials for their next game night. I wouldn't be surprised if Tokenized 360 tries our hand at a game night in it, but nothing planned right now. Let me know in the comments below if you would like that, as well as your suggestions for a new mouse. I think my mouse isn't quite sending signal like it should and isn't tracking the best. I am a little rusty on first-person shooters, but not that terrible. I played a phone first-person shooter earlier this year and was one of the top players in any given match, so I don't think it's my reflexes. I think it might be my setup or my internet connection. Sad times. Still had fun with the game and did get better at it as I learned the quirks and action times. Like I mentioned in the intro, it was in front of the masses at Gamescom, partnered with Samsung, which, speculation on my part, I think I've heard that they are working on mobile, and a partner with Samsung I'm sure would help with that. In their words, soon the line between games and Web3 games will disappear. I firmly believe this. Looking forward to that, and looking around at the different economic models, I think this is really a proving and testing phase to see what works and what doesn't, but probably more than economic models, it's the companies behind them and how they manage things, what their goals are, and how careful they are with their funds and focus. So good to see actually quite a few Web3 gaming studios having success and moving forward. We have upcoming game nights in our Discord. Make sure you're up to date on that for chances to earn. Like and subscribe on this video, and comment down below your thoughts or what you would like me to cover. I'm Freelander. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy hunting.